It's the 8 for 52 podcast, driven by Cricket Hong Kong, China, and proudly supported by CricBuzz. Yes, we're back for 2026. The podcast is a go. Pushy with you, and we've got a very big show coming up to start 2026. Later in the show, Jazz will drop by for the birthdays and also the CricBuzz quiz. Atif Hussain, who's standing next to me, will be here for results and also the upcoming fixtures. But first, Atif, we want to talk about what's coming up very shortly. It's the Sky Warriors Men's T20 All-Stars, and we've got the teams.
Yes, we do.
Let's start and have a look through the teams. We'll put the cards up now.
Yeah.
Starting with the Hong Kong Islanders, you can run through who's in the Islanders this year.
Okay, so in Hong Kong Islanders this year is Martin Coetzee, Samad Khan, who will be vice-captaining the team, whereas Babar Hayat will be captaining the team.
Hang on. Isn't Bubba usually a Kowloon Lion?
Yeah, he is. Everything he has done previously is Kowloon Lions, so...
Ooh, spicy.
Spicy.
Go on.
Heather Ali from Little Taiwan, Shahid Wasif, Zakir Hayat, Anas Khan, Rana Nasrullah, Atiq Iqbal, Parashpreet Singh, the off-spinner, Mohammad Ghazan for the leg spinner, and rounds up with Adil Mahmood and Asad Rashid, the two medium-pace bowlers.
And Coach Waqas Barkat not playing, coaching.
Okay.
There we go. The Kowloon Lions, obviously minus Bubba Hyatt, will be led by Yasim Murtaza. And the under-19 Cricket Hong Kong China captain Shiv Mathur is vice-captain. Anshuman Rath, Preet Mangukia, Nazakid Khan, Sahal Malvinkar, Veer Mathur, joining his brother in the Kowloon Lions, Hassan Khan, Muhammad Waheed, Imran Arif, Dash Vora, Paras Singh, and Sajid Khan. Atif, who is Sajid Khan?
Sajad Khan is a new recruit by Pakistan Cricket Club. He's recently come from Pakistan and he's been representing them in domestic leagues.
Oh, fabulous. Good to see a new name in the All-Stars. And the coach for the Kowloon Lions will be Munir Dar. And the final team, you've got the New Territory Tigers.
Yes, my favorite color, the orange, is going to be led by Zishan Ali. And his opening partner at his club level, Hafeez Khan, will be his vice-captain in this. Ariz Dar, Tariq Nawaz, Kinchit Shah and Azaz Khan, along with Aftab Hussain, Shahryar Khan, Ayush Shukla, Ahsan Khan, the Wily, Ali Hassan, Danny Mapp and Fahad Hayat are the remaining members of this team. And it's being coached by Andrew Lloyd.
Well, there we go. The three teams playing in the All-Stars starting on the 15th to the 18th. Format's 2 T20s a day, is that right?
Yes, that is correct.
That's a lot of cricket, and one team obviously will have to play twice each day, and the finals will be on the 18th.
Yes.
We're going to broadcast that?
Yes, we are broadcasting each and every match.
Well, that'll be fabulous. So we'll be live from Thursday morning on Cricket Hong Kong China YouTube for the Sky Warriors Men's All-Stars. Now, before we move on, I've noticed something about those teams that we've put together there. There's a veteran captain and a youthful vice-captain.
Certainly.
Vice-Captain Samad Khan, Vice-Captain Shiv Mathur, Vice-Captain Hafeez Khan. I like this. So the
I
youth,
like it too, yes.
you know what we should do? We should get them on the podcast and have a chat to those three vice-captains, let's say this episode.
Let's do it.
Right, so stick around.
We'll do it.
Exactly. Coming up later in the show, in the dugout, we will be talking to Samad, Shiv and Hafeez. Let's get on with the show. Welcome to a new segment on the 8 for 52 podcast. We talked about it last episode when we showed the video of Ariz Dar's specky up at the hill.
Yep.
And now, Atif, we're getting a few videos in and some information in. So we're going to start a new one called Talking Points. Just some things we see over the cricket weekend that we thought we'd like to have a chat about.
Definitely.
We're going to start with a fifer, which was caught on video from a youngster, Shiv Mathur, up the hill. That was a pretty impressive bowling effort.
Very impressive. His fielders did support him well, but it was impressive bowling for a youngster who was just 15 years old and bowling really well.
Yeah,
getting opportunities as well.
You can see on the video, he got his fifer, getting Ibrahim. That ball to Preet Mangukia was an absolute peach, as well as getting Tanvir Ahmed, Uzair, and Chanchad Trey is his 5 wickets in a Sunday Elite Division 1 game, mind you. So not bad for someone still playing under 17s.
The Ariz Dar catch, the Matt Rosley catch is not bad off.
Oh, that's pretty handy too.
Yeah, exactly.
So congratulations to Shiv Mathur. Now we're going to have a look at a game. We don't have video from it. It was out at GDB, I believe, and this was under 15s.
GDB lower. Exactly.
Yes. I don't know what the difference is, but Have a look at that score. Look, let's just quickly say the team that batted second scored 173 for 4 in a 25-over match and lost by 298 runs.
Yes, they did.
Lantau under 15s, Ray and Shaquille with a 215 off 84. And Akhtar getting a 195.
Yes.
471 for 1. And even in the second innings, there was a century. Viren getting a 110 for HKCC. A lot of runs for 50 overs of cricket there down at GDB Love. So well done to everyone that scored under 15 century there. Now, to something that's a bit controversial, aren't you?
Not really.
It is. There's been much discussion online about this one, about whether it's out or not. We're going to show you some footage from Sunday's game, Sunday Elite Division 1. It was KCC Templars versus, who was it? India Club Brahmas. Imran Arif had put together a very handy 65 at the point that he goes for a lap. Have a look at the video. He goes for a lap, misses it,
Yes.
spins his bat, and it hits the stumps.
Yes.
Umpire's decision was not out. You're an umpire as well. Out or not out?
100% not out. Did you see the footage though? Did you actually see the footage?
I did. We're going to get to that bit in a sec, but he'd played the stroke and then spun the bat, and apparently that's the law. I also know...
No, I'm not going to talk about the law first. I'm going to just... I want you
I've seen it.
to go back and see it. I want the guys to see it repeatedly.
Yeah.
Did you see the bails fall off?
That's exactly where I was going to get to. That's an issue for KCC because the off stump, leg stump was missing and the bail was still standing there.
It was.
That's a completely different issue. Had the bail dropped, though, out or not out?
Still not out.
Yes.
Because...
But why?
I'll explain. It's a hit wicket law. Hit wicket law applies when a bowler starts his run-up, when the ball is in play. And at what point the ball is in play? When the bowler starts his run-up. Until the time the batsman has played his shot. And by the time Imran had played his shot, he did not disturb the timber, did not disturb the stumps. Only after that, the Virat Kohli juggle that now there's the batsman do with the bat, he did that and that's how he dropped it. So it was not in the act of playing a shot.
I'll play devil's advocate on this one, right? Okay. Yes, that's the law. But had he gone for a walk to pick up his spinny bat and it went forward instead of back and Heisinger had thrown the ball in, he would have been bestowed.
Well, if he had left the crease...
Yes.
But then again, the Bairstow I was against it as well because he was not attempting a run. So here also, he was not attempting a run. Run out only applies when you're attempting a run. And
Well, that was given out and everybody said it was out. So that's why I'm saying there's certain rules that sort of the ball's gone past him, therefore it's dead. The ball goes past him, it's not dead. It's all very confusing. But also, KCC, make sure you fix that stump. I don't know how that bail stayed up.
That's all right.
It's just hanging there, flashing, taunting the Templars. Would like to point out as we wrap up the first issue of Talking Point, that decision did make no difference to the game because Imran Arif got it the exact next ball out court. So in the end, we'll have a look at the results as well in part 2 of that game to see who had a win and the results from the game that Shiv Mathur played. That's Talking Points. Let's have a look at all the weekend results from around Hong Kong. Yeah, it's time to check the results from last year and also this year. Antif Hussain, we're going to start with a game that you were at and I was not. It was over Christmas, the 2-day game right here at Ting Kwong Road Recreation Ground against Diasqua Little Saiwan, Delit and Pac Premier. Tell me all about it.
was a fascinating game. Was a very good game, especially after PACC winning the first innings. Little Saiwan actually went ahead and tried to win the game outright, and with their very offensive field positions and good leadership by Hafeez Khan there as well. It was a very fascinating game to watch. I mean, I hope we can get more 2-day and 4-day cricket in Hong Kong.
Well, there you go. You can see Diasqua Little Saiwan. Did they win the toss and bat or were sent in to bat? Can you remember?
Oh, my memory's not that good, but I think...
It's definitely one of those two things. They went into bat first, 150 all out. I was watching this on my TV on Christmas Day back down in Australia. I know, because I sent you a photo of it. Arez Dar top scoring for Diasqua Little Saiwan with a 39 off 76. Hafeez Khan with a 28. Rajab Hussain with a 23. 158 though. I tipped Diasqua Little Saiwan to win this one. Watching day one made me feel like an England supporter watching the Ashes. I was devastated. And Pac did pretty well with the bat.
Yes, they did well with the ball initially as well.
Oh, yes.
Yes, Rana, for the first time in Hong Kong, he looked like somebody who can actually spearhead the cricket Hong Kong fast bowling attack. He was bowling both in swingers and out swingers. We spoke to him on the show as well, and he said he's really working hard on his in swingers. So kudos to him. He picked up 5 wickets.
Michelle! He's got a Michelle 5 for 64 and ably supported.
By Hassan Nawaz, who took 4 wickets. In absence of Tanveer Afzal, he had to bowl with a new ball, and he bowled really well.
And Yassim picking up a single wicket. Then Pack in reply went out to bat. Just needing really a first innings victory when it comes to the 2-day game. And Tariq Nawaz top scoring with a 91 off 134. That's more like a 50 over speed. Yassim getting a 33 and Zishan Ali chipping in with a 28.
Yes, Shahryar looked to be back on his best self. Picked up 4 wickets in his 23 overs. Asad Rashid 3 for 37 and Tanveer Ahmed again 3 for 60. So their medium paces took all the wickets, but I think the first innings lead went to PACC.
Yes, it did. And then Diasko Little Saiwan went out to bat again, 188 for 8. So they've declared they were chasing the victory, obviously, because they didn't get the first innings victory. Then Pack went out and scored 85 for 4. They mustn't have needed... How much was it like a sporting declaration at the end?
It was. There was still about half an hour to go, maybe a little bit more, and about 10 to 15 overs left. And they both, Ahsan and Yassim, decided that it was fair to call it a day.
Well, congratulations to Pakistan Association Cricket Club being the 2-day victors in 2025, and a tiff. You got the tip right.
Yes, I did.
Let's move on to some domestic cricket as well. Back to the normal format, 1 day. And Sunday Elite Division 1 games. USRC Elite versus the Scorpions. Mm-hmm. You've tipped the Scorpions to win this, and I thought when I tipped they were playing here. Mm-hmm. I don't think they were. I think they were playing at HKCC. Anyway, USRC went up the hill and went bang. Bubba. 158 off 101, scoring half the team score, well, almost. Yeah. 41 for Wakars and Shahid chipping in with a 39. 350 for 7. That's a pretty impressive score.
Yes, very expensive-looking bowling card there for HKCC Scorps. Sahal Malwankar, 2 for 66 in his 10. Mohsin Khan, 2 for 92 in his 10. And Parth Srivastav was very economical. 1 for 27 in his 10, the under-19 national player.
How did the Scorps do in reply?
They were looking good initially, but quick wickets at regular intervals packed them back. David Jakir top scored with 77. Shiv Mathur down the order scored 28, and James scored 17 runs.
In the bowling, Bubba doing it with bat and ball, 2 for 20 off 4. Ranjab Shabazz with a 2 for 26, and Zakir Hayat with a 2 for 27. So United Services Recreation Club Elite winning by 136 runs there. Tips are tied now. And let's move on to Saturday Championship Div 2. We're going to start with the IRC Charlie Bears up against the Diaspora Little Saiwan Thunder. We both picked IRC to win this one, and it was a tight affair.
Yes, apparently they were bundled out at in 27 overs for 133, and after looking at that in the first innings, I thought maybe we got our tip wrong. But I think they did well in the bowling. But while batting, Mohammad was the top scorer with 32, Ajay Kamath scored 30, and Kaushik scored 12 runs.
Vivek Arya with a 3 for 11 off 6. Nice bowling. Hitesh Chabria with a 3 for 36. And Singh with a 1 for 11. In reply, Diaspora Little Saiwan Thunder only needing 134 for victory. Fell a little bit short. Muhammad with a 46, Bhavik with a 21, and Kalesh with a 12. The bowling.
Ayub Khan, the old wily left-arm orthodox spinner, back in action, and he picked up a Michelle for 29 runs in his 7 overs. Ajay Kamath did it with the ball as well, picked up a wicket, and so did Mohammad, picked up 1 wicket to round that up.
There you go, tight affair. I see Charlie Bears winning by 12 runs. Moving on to the SEC Lancers up against Laguna Gully. And in this one, I remember now, going back from the podcast that we recorded last year, I had an inkling.
Yes, you
I had an inkling about Laguna Gully. And you can see the card up now. My inkling was well off. The Lancers, 181 for 9 off 35. Tanmay with a 49, Muhammad with a 27, and Shashank with a 17. The bowling?
Venkatesh picked up 3 wickets in his 7 overs. Malay Mehta picked up 2, and Shashank Chunduru picked up 1 wicket for Laguna.
And Laguna needing 182 for victory. Got about 100 less than that. All out for 87 and 20.1. Arun with a 21. Ramakrishnan with a 14. And Venkatesh, the third best, and he's only in single figures with a 7. How was the bowling?
Anirudh was pick up the bowler, picking up 4 for 14 in his 5 overs. Mohammad picked up 2, and Rupesh picked up a single wicket in his 2.1 overs.
Well, coming up in the fixtures when we do our tipping, I'm going to leave the Inklings behind.
Yes, please do.
Okay, moving on to HKUCC versus CCC Hungsi. And HKU batting first. We both tipped HKU to win this one, and they did.
Yeah.
They were all out right at the death. They got their full 35 overs in, 216 on the board. Ankit with a 55, Vinay with a 32, and Tiran Rangasinghe with a 27.
Marco Chern picked up 2 wickets. Vance Shan picked up 2 wickets as well, and Anthony picked up 2 for 37 in his 7 overs as well.
How was the batting for Hungsi?
Damon scored 16. Anthony again scored 15, and Oscar Wong scored 14. And yeah, that was about it.
Well, the CHKC broadcast team came to the party with the ball in hand. Sachin Mittal with a 3 for 8, and Jaya Ramesh with a 2 for 23. We obviously need to get Rayan Mateen into the broadcast as well, because he got a 2 for 29. 86 run victory for HKUCC in that game. Moving on to Diaspora Little Saiwan Thunder in action again against the Punjab Lions, the very, very strong Punjab Lions. The Thunder batting first, didn't last their full 35, out for 140. Singh with the top score of 27, Atul with 19, and Vivek Arya chipping in with 16.
Yes, and in bowling, Asad Hussain was the pick of the bowler, picking up 2 for 14. Keshav Mathur 2 for 15, and Sanjay Kashyap also picking up 2 wickets.
And did Punjab Lions do in reply?
Akil Mahmood was the top scorer, middle order batter, 69 for him. Hamad Hussain again in runs, 39 for him, and Hari Shankar scored 3 runs. He was the third best scorer with just 3.
That would be Hari Shankar Venkatesh, I would assume.
Yeah.
In the bowling, Praveen Kumar with a 2 for 12, Vivek Arya 2 for 37, and Sumit getting a 1 for 37, and the Punjab Lions win by 4 wickets.
Yep.
Staying in Saturday Championship Div 2, and it's the SCC Lancers in action again against HKU.
Yep.
Again. We've both gone for HKU in this one, and the Lancers batting out their full 35, 218 for 7. Tanmay with a 76, Sagar with a 68, so 2 half centuries there for the Lancers, and Shashank getting a 31. The bowling?
Sahil took 2 wickets for 34 runs. Jaya was again in the wickets, 2 for 45, and Tiran this time 1 for 34 in his 7 overs.
In reply, HKU, what have we got? Hang on. As the bowler turned into an all-rounder here.
Yes, he has. Jaya Ramesh, 47 of 52. Abhishek supporting him with 44, and Ashutosh Balasaria, the wicketkeeper, scoring 28 runs.
Interesting. No half centuries for HKU, but they got the job done with just 4 balls remaining and 2 wickets to spare. The bowling, Sagar getting a 2 for 24, Rupesh with a 2 for 35, and Muhammad with a 2 for 45.
Yeah.
Now we're going to move to Sunday Elite Div 2, and it's the SLCC Serendip Lions up against the Diaspora Little Saiwan Knights. We both went with the Knights, and Serendip Lions batting first. Batted quite a long time, 41 overs.
Yes, it did.
For 89 runs, bowled out. Kashif top scoring with 20, Kamran with a 19, and Abdul with 15. And how was the bowling?
Shihan Odre, the left-arm spinner, picked up 3 wickets for 21 runs. Atisham, 2 for 9, and Waqas Ali, another broadcast member, 2 for 13.
And the Knights in reply, I don't think they had too much trouble with this one.
They kind of did. They lost 5 wickets, but Preet Mangukia was their top scorer, scoring 24 runs. Mohammad scoring 21, and Suleiman Naseem Butt scoring 17 runs.
Some good bowling for the Lions at least, with Kamran getting a 4 for 13, Then it sort of fell away when they only took 5 wickets. And in the end, the Asqua Little Saiwan Knights win by 5 wickets. That brings us up to the time we're recording here, Atif. Yeah. But there are still more games that we have tipped going on the weekend coming up. So what we're going to do, we're going to have a quick little break here, and then we're going to reappear somewhere else with all the rest of the results.
Hi, I'm Shiv.
I'm Hafeez.
I'm Samad.
Join me, Samad, and Hafeez
In the Dugout with Bushy
On the 8 for 52 podcast.
Okay, welcome back to the results part 2, and Atif's magically changed into a different shirt and jumper. That's because, well, it has been a few days. We had to skip the weekend so we could get these results. Let's start with Lama Cricket Club against the USRC Lions. We both picked Lama to win this one, and they scored 273 for 6 in 35. Got a good score. Chris Ryan with a century off 60 deliveries, Johan Butterpolo with a 74, and Mark getting a 40, the bowling for USRC Lions.
The left-armer Nazir Siddiqui, the spinner, picked up 2 wickets in his 2 overs. Kamal Iraq picked up 2 wickets for 43, and Wasim Abbas was 0 for 9 in his 2 over as the 3rd best bowler. So you can see why they scored 273 runs.
Wasim's usually a keeper as well at times.
Yeah, he does everything.
Does everything. In reply, the Lions only managed 205, being bowled out in 34.3. They weren't going to get there even if they weren't bowled out, running short there. Buvik with a 109, top scoring for the game in a losing side off 90. Wasim Abbas with the bat 23 off 17, and Waka Dawood getting a 17. The bowling for Lama.
Craig picked up 4 wickets for 13 runs in his 7 overs, which is highly economical. Justin Heathcote, 2 for 33, and Chris Ryan picked up a wicket in his 3 balls that he bowled.
You would expect he got the final wicket going by that.
Yeah.
We both got that tip right. Let's move to the Asqua Little Saiwan Sky Warriors up against the HKCC Nomads. We both picked Sky Warriors on this one.
Yes, we did.
Sky Warriors bowled out. Rare for them. 193 all out in 32.1 with Manpreet getting the top score of 71. Arez Dar with a 39 and Shian Aldrich getting an 18. The bowling for the Nomads.
Shiv Mathur picked up the bowler, 3 for 31. Matt Rosalie, I didn't know he bowled, but he picked up 3 wickets for 35 runs. And George Loop picked up a wicket as well on his first ball that he bowled.
Oh, they've got about 5 wicket keepers up there, so
I know.
he might have been Shiv keeping because he top scored with the bat 43 off 32. His brother Veer with a 43 off 64, and George Loop with a 32, chasing it down with 10 balls to spare, a 3-wicket victory for the Nomads there, having trouble to speak on a Monday afternoon. Let's move on to the Tuskers versus the Tartars. We both picked the Tartars to win this one. Low scoring affair at KCC. Yeah. The Tuskers, they've struggled all year, and they were bowled out in 22.5 for 90. Abbas with the top score, the only one in double figures, a 38 off 42. Some bowling for the Tartars.
Chandandeep Singh picked up the bowler, 3 for 19. Hamad Khan, 2 for 15. And Sameer Kharal picked up a wicket in his first over as well.
Tartars made very hard work of this, only needing 90.
I had to speak to Mushi after the game, Ghulam Mustafa, and he was very...
I was watching it on YouTube and I was like, what is going on? 94 for 8 in the end. They chased it down in the 21st, but almost got bowled out. Top score, Will Walsh, the youngster, 27 off 35. Taran Lingani, another youngster, 26 off 22. And Hamza Jawaid with a 12, getting it done, but only just a 2-wicket victory. I'm having real trouble with that. I hope I get that fixed before the All-Stars. Okay, let's move on to the Saracens versus Laguna Gully. We both picked the Saracens in this one.
Yes, we did.
They're slowly getting better, I promise. 164 for 8 in their 35. Batted out their full overs. Harry Thomas with a 39. Javier with a 30. And Zara with a 27. The bowling for Laguna.
Ramakrishnan, Rama picked up 3 wickets. Harin picked up 2 wickets. And Shubham Mehta picked up 1 wicket in his 4 overs.
And in reply, again, hard work, almost getting there, the Saracens, but Laguna Gully survived, getting the runs in 25.2. Ramakrishnan top scoring as well, 42 off 47. Navet with a 26 and Sushil with a 21. And some good bowling, though, for the Saracens.
Yeah, Hamid Javed finally showing that hard work does pay off. He's been working really hard recently, so he picked up 3 wickets. Hanzala, 3 wickets, as well as Saharsh picking up the other 2.
Oh, we both dropped that tip. Let's move on to some Sunday Elite Division 1. PACC Elite up against USRC Elite. You went with Pack.
Mm-hmm.
Says here I went with Pack. I did. There we go. It was a good idea in the end.
Yeah.
Bowled out, though, in the 49th over. 240 for 10. Top score for the captain, Yasin Murtaza, 77. Hafeez Khan, who's standing behind the camera here at the moment, 46 off 77. And Rana Nasrullah, 41. He's really becoming an all-rounder. Though that's pinch hitting, 41 off 34. The bowling for USRC.
Benny Parasing picked up 4 wickets for 47 runs. Fahad Hayat, 3 for 71, and Aftab Hussain, coming back from US, picked up 2 for 42 in his 10 overs.
Yeah, so USRC Elite needing 241 for victory. Bubba was out very cheaply in this game, and you knew that was trouble for USRC. Fahad Hayat top scoring with a 48, then Bubba out for 19, Qasim Khan with an 18, and they fell well short in the end with Pack winning by 93. The bowling, though, good for Pack.
Yes. Is that Sajjad Khan who picked up 5 wickets?
We're getting a nod for Hafeez behind the camera.
Exactly why I asked.
Oh, he's the new one in the All-Stars.
Yes, exactly. So he picked up his first fiver in Hong Kong.
Well, good work.
Yasin Murtaza picked up 2 wickets in his only 4 balls that he bowled, and Rana Nasrullah in the wickets again, 2 for 23.
Well, let's log a win for both of us in that one. And let's move to the Wanderers versus the Tony Turners. You picked the Tony Turners. I went with the home side Wanderers. The Wanderers, 217 for 9, batted out their full 50. Jack Meadow with a 48, Matt Rosley 43, and Sheehan Wijatunga with a 37. The bowling for Tony Turners.
Ahsan Khan picked up the bowler, 3 for 31 in his 10. Muhammad Munir, I think that should be, Munir Dar, picking up 2 for 24, and Tanveer Ahmed 2 for 39.
Wasn't really enough for the Wanderers, though. The Tony Turners, well, they lost 8 wickets getting there, but they did it in 41, 220 on the board. Arez Dar top scoring with a 59. Haider Ali with a 47, and Asad Khan with a 46.
And exactly the game we talked in the beginning of the show, where Shiv Mathur picked up 5 wickets. 5 for 46 for him in his 10 overs. Nizakat Khan bowled 6 overs, 2 for 28, and that was about it for the bowling for them.
Right, final game of the results for this episode, and it was the KCC Templars up against the India Club Brahmas, the big grudge match down there in Jordan. I was there commentating, you were there scoring, and it was an interesting game.
Very interesting.
Templars won the toss, elected to bat, and they were in all sorts of trouble. Was it 46 for 5 or something ridiculous? Until Hassan Khan came to the crease. And boy, was he good. 117 off just 82 deliveries. He combined for a half-century partnership. Then also with Sonny B was getting some good runs. He got 79. And there was a century partnership. I think it might have been over 150 partnership between Sonny B and Hassan. And Wakas late cheeky runs, 26. Getting the score to 304. Bowling.
Anas Khan was very economical in his first 4 overs, but then went for some runs in the later part of the innings. 3 for 49 for him. Niaz Ali bowled straight through, 2 for 28 and 2 for 85 in his 9 by Imran Arif.
Yeah, he was a touch expensive. Niaz Ali did bowl straight through. Imran took after. That was a great 10-over spell. That's when the Templars were up against the ropes, but he bowled out and then they fought back. The Brahmas, well, I left the game at halftime because I had to go to a wedding. Yeah. And I thought, well, 304, they need 305 for victory. The Brahmas aren't going to get there. They're going to go out there, slog, be bowled out for 120. Yeah. But not so.
Yeah, they played the whole quota of 50 overs.
Yeah, almost. Second last ball. Akash Yadav, there's a great knock from him, 76 off 85. Imran Arif managed to score 65 to make up for some of that damage done with the ball, and that was the one we were talking about in talking points as well. That was a fine knock, and Wasim with a 51 off 57, the bowling.
Yep. Ashley Caddy, the man, picking up 5 for 48 for him. Ably supported by all his bowlers because they were, I think, bowlers short, but Sunny B picked up wicket and bowled 5 overs. So did Zenden. So both of them on the scorecard, both of them picking a wicket each.
8 p.m. Saturday night, Ash Caddy wasn't playing.
Exactly.
And then after the game, I got home, would watch the end of it as well. I just messaged it and said, tell your wife you're playing every Sunday from now on, because if you're going to get a Michelle against the India Club Brahmas, you can't leave the team. So that leaves us the full results of tips. And in the end, Atif, you picked up 11, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And I got 10. I've been done in again. Well, we'll do it again in the fixtures coming up very shortly. We're in the dugout with the who's who of cricket in Hong Kong. We're joined by the youth superstars of cricket Hong Kong, China, just in time for the men's All-Stars series. Thanks to Sky Warriors. They're all vice-captains as well. On the end there, Hafeez Khan in the middle, Samad Khan and Shiv Mathur. Boys, welcome to the podcast.
Thanks for having us.
Glad to be here, Bushy.
Thanks, Aaron.
As we mentioned earlier in the podcast, there's a seasoned captain and you guys are the vice-captain for each of the three teams. We'll get to that a bit later on. But as we also do in the dugout, we talk about how you came to be sitting on the chairs next to us. Shiv, you were in episode 2 when we were just an audio podcast, so we'll redo you last. We'll start with Hafeez. Hafeez, playing for Pakistan Association Club, of course. How did you get into cricket?
So I have started playing cricket when I was 8. So I went to Park Club with my brother. So back then, they are looking for young players for under 11. So Tanveer Afzal told my brother to bring me. So that's how I started playing cricket, and since then I've played for Park for now.
So you started at 8, just playing under 11s. It wasn't long before you started playing in other grades as well. How long was that? How long were you in cricket before you had to start playing under 13s, under 15s?
So I've played for like 2-3 years. Then I've started playing under 13. Yeah. And after that I have played for under 16 Hong Kong team. And yeah, after that I debuted in Saturday League when I was in under 17. Yeah, after that, yeah.
Now you're playing cricket every day of the week, it seems, at times, in all the sorts of teams. Samad Khan, you were playing for KCC before you headed off to Australia for university. How did you get into cricket?
Yeah, so with me, as you know, a lot of people do in Hong Kong, I started off with my dad playing tape ball cricket, from the ages of like really young, so like 5, 6. Actually, I did stop playing cricket for a while in between those, preteen years. And then got back into it with my dad again, played a bit of tape ball cricket. Then, we made the decision to join KCC. And then ever since, I think, the age of 12, just been with the Kowloon Cricket Club, went through the pathways, played under 13s cricket, and now all the way up to Premier League. So ever since that age, I've just been with KCC since.
Your rise very quickly. If you do, like you said, you were just playing tape ball, then disappeared for a while, and you were 12 when you came into KCC. So that was a very big rise, playing also for Cricket Hong Kong China overseas in the under-19s. Speaking of which, the captain of the under-19 side, Shiv Mathur, you started a little younger than that, didn't you?
Yeah, I started with my dad as well, and then went through the Gappers program at HKCC. Always played for them, and then, went through the ranks, played Premier League when I was 14. And then made my debut for Hong Kong at the Asian Games at 15. So it's been a great journey so far.
So what age were you when you started Gappers?
I think I was probably around 9 or 10. Did under 11 at Gappers, and then 13s, 15s, 17s at the club.
So you've all played for Cricket Hong Kong China overseas in the under-19s, under-16s. How is that? Like, you all seem to have, from that point, shot up in the talent. Does that sort of program help you get better?
Yeah, I think, the exposure we get being an associate side in Asia through ACC tournaments and ICC qualified tournaments is really good. I probably played over 5-6 under-19 tournaments, excluding bilateral series and training camps. So it's been great. Obviously very thankful to Cricket Hong Kong, China, and the Asian Cricket Council and ICC as well. But it's been a great foundation for us to come into this All-Star series and other men's tournaments in Hong Kong.
Now, Hafeez, you were in the cohort above these two, if I'm not wrong. You were a different under-19s team than these two are playing. How was that team and how was the tours?
So I didn't tour for under 19. Back then it was like COVID-19. So for 3 years we didn't have the tour. So we just have trainings and trainings and fitness. These are the things which helped me in the Saturday and Sunday leagues. But in the under 16, I went to Thailand for tour. It helped me when we come back, it helped me in the club level. So, yeah.
On that, I always think about the current players in the Hong Kong China side who missed out on 3 years, pretty much when they were in their prime, getting in their late 20s, early 30s. But you forget about how it affected the juniors as well. You completely missed out on the entire under-19s campaign. But it's back, and Samad, you're part of that team as well. How is it?
Yeah, so obviously been on quite a few tours now with the under-19s, and I think, you know, cricketers in Hong Kong from a young age are actually quite fortunate to be able to go on a lot of these tours where, you know, bigger nations, they don't actually get this opportunity. So we're obviously very grateful to, you know, Cricket Hong Kong China in that sense where, you know, we do get that opportunity to go out and tour. And I think it's definitely shaped the cricketer that I am today. You know, obviously, I am in Australia right now, and I think, you know, bringing that experience there with me, you know, from having toured a lot of different countries has definitely, you know, benefited my cricket in a very positive way.
How is the cricket going down? And you're playing in Sydney, I believe.
Yes, I'm playing in
Different
Sydney.
pitches, different grounds, different players to play against. Is it good, bad, and fun?
Yeah, no, I'm loving it out there in Sydney so far. So I do play for North Sydney Cricket Club. I'm playing second grade cricket.
Isn't it?
Yeah, no, so actually, assistant cricket coach at, you know, Hong Kong, he also has played there, Andrew Lloyd. And yeah, no, it's a good place to play cricket for sure.
Have you learnt the term FIFO yet?
FIFO, no, I haven't. Would you like to tell me what that means?
In Australia, it's what workers do if they go work on a mine site. They're called fly in, fly out workers.
Oh, wow, okay.
Or now,
Like that.
Hong Kong, China's FIFA. You fly in, a bit like Cullen, he flies in from New Zealand, you fly in from Australia, so you're the team's FIFO. Shiv, we're going to get on to the All-Stars coming up now. First off, we'll run down how many, like you're also young, how many of the men's All-Stars have you played before this year?
Yeah, so it's going to be my third men's All-Star. Sorry, my fourth men's All-Star. So I've played 3, 2 T20 and 1 50 over 1.
I get confused. Samad, how many have you played?
I do think this is my fourth as well.
These?
Same.
Okay,
Fourth.
there we go. 4. It's probably as soon as COVID was over, that's when we started the All-Stars, and you guys are ready and raring to go. We're going to have a look at the teams again, as you are all vice-captains. Who should we start with? We'll start with the Hong Kong Islanders. Samad, that's your team. With a ring-in captain. The former Kowloon Lion, Bubba Hyatt, is defected to the Islanders. How's that team looking for you guys?
Yeah, so we've obviously got a really strong team. You know, I think our batting lineup is looking really good with Babar Hayat and obviously Martin Katsia to open the batting. And obviously our bowling attack is also looking quite strong with Rana leading that attack. And, you know, we've got up-and-coming Asad Rashid in that lineup as well. So I do think, you know, we're pose a big threat to both the other teams and, you know, are really excited to get away and sort of prove what we can do in this tournament.
You've got 2 premier spinners in there as well, Anas Khan and Mohammad Gazamfa, which the other teams, not so much. They're more pace heavy. Is that something the team's been training around as well, using spin and pace?
Yeah, 100%. It's definitely within our plans to use those 2 as effectively as we can. And, you know, we're very fortunate to be having those 2 within our team and, you know, are really excited to see what we can do.
Any players in your team you're looking forward to seeing as vice-captain?
As you know, as generic as this may sound, Babar Hayat, I mean, we all know what he can do when it's his day. And, you know, once he starts to get going, I think, you know, the match can turn around very quickly when he does start, you know, attacking.
I know he's at USRC now, but you've already played with him before. But anyway, when he used to be at KCC, yeah, some good names in there. We'll move to the Kowloon Lions, Shiv. You, the vice-captain, with Yassim. Who are you looking forward to seeing in the Lions?
For myself, I think this will be my brother Veer's first All-Star. So as seeing him come through the same way I did through HKCC and the under-16, under-19 team, I think it'll be great to play with him on this level. Obviously, he's been playing Premier League. He's been doing really well. So looking forward to see what he does on this stage.
I said it to Atif at the beginning of the show, and I'll say it again. Who is Sajid Khan? Apparently he's a new pace bowler that you've got in your side this time. Got a fifer on the weekend as well. He looks very exciting.
Yeah, I faced him in the nets last week in one of the men's sessions, and he was bowling good pace. Really enjoyed that challenge. I think he brings a lot of experience, playing for PACC and coming from Pakistan as well. So I'm really excited to see how he goes.
Well, that's the Kowloon Lions. We'll move on to the Tigers now. Hafeez, vice-captain under Zishan Ali. So 2 pack players combining in what is a very good side. How's your team training been going?
So it's been good. We have trained yesterday in the morning. So I think we have quite a balanced team. We have like 5 seamers and 2 to 3 quite good spinners. We have like very experienced team. We have like Zishan Bhai, Ahsan Bhai, the most experienced Hong Kong bowlers. Apart from him, like we have young spinner Ali Hassan, who's doing quite well in the domestic. So I'm looking forward to the tournament.
And you've got Shiv Khan and Ayush Shukla, who both love opening the bowling anytime they play at Mission Road. So that's a very strong team for the Tigers. We're just going to wrap back short, and I'll just quickly talk about your coaches. We'll start with you, Samad. Not playing in the All-Stars, he's coaching. Your coach back at KCC, Waqas Barkat. How's that going?
Yeah, no, so it's going really well, actually. When I found out that Wack was our coach, I was really very excited because, you know, he's coached me.
We thought you expected
Yeah, no, to be fair, I didn't think he'd be playing. But, yeah, no, he's coached me ever since under 13s. So, you know, to see his name on there, I was just really pleased. And, you know, he's coaching us really well so far. So we'll see how that goes.
And Shiv, you've got the very experienced Munir Dar as coach. How's that going?
Yeah, I've been very fortunate to play against him quite a bit in Sunday League, Saturday League. The last couple of seasons, he's got me out quite a few times. I've got him out as well a couple of times. So we've spoken quite a bit together and we understand the game quite well. So I'm really excited to play under him for the first time. Yeah, see how that goes.
And Hafeez, you've got assistant coach and former North Sydney player, as we just found out, Andy Lloyd as coach. How's that?
So he's also the assistant coach of Hong Kong. So he knows every player's strength. So it will be quite good to have him as a coach. So he know everyone's strength. So everyone will have a good opportunity, and in his in every player's good areas. So yeah.
Final question for you before we head off, because we've got to get ready for the All-Stars. You're vice captain to three very experienced cricket players. What are you looking to learn while you're out there, and are you looking also to, in games, be the on-field leader?
I think for me, I'm just going to continue learning from Yasim, being on tour with him and also being captain alongside him in the last few tournaments with the Tigers has taught me a lot, both about T20 and 50 overs. And I'm just looking forward to play with him, see how he does how he goes around his work, and give him a couple of suggestions, see how I can improve my captaincy as well.
Yeah, so I'm just going to play a very supportive role to Babar as well, see how he goes about his business and captaining the side. Just taking what I can from how he leads the side, and whenever needed, obviously take over as well, and just, you know, cater towards each individual player's needs, and yeah, just take what I can from this experience. Very grateful.
So I have played under Zishan Bhai in the club level. So he's a quite aggressive captaincy. So I would like to learn that from him. He's like to attack the opponent, so which I would love to learn from him to put under the pressure of on the other team.
Well, it's going to be a fabulous Sky Warriors T20 Men's All-Star Series starting Thursday all the way through to Sunday. Gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us on the 8 for 52 podcast.
Thank you for having us, Bushy.
Cheers, Bushy.
Thank you, Bushi.
More exciting cricket action coming up. Let's check out who plays who next. Just 1 week's worth of fixtures to look at, Atif, as we're going to do another podcast in a week's time or so. Let's start with the Sky Warriors Men's All-Stars Series, and it's the Kowloon Lions up against the HK Islanders, up against the New Territory Tigers. We'll start with Thursday, January 15. First game, Hong Kong Islanders up against Kowloon Lions.
Very balanced teams this time. All three teams are actually stacked with a lot of bowlers. So all teams look a little bit of bowling heavy. But all teams have very good battings as well. I mean, especially the national players like Babar and Heather playing for Islanders.
I remember last year thinking, okay, the Tigers, bowling heavy side, they've got this. I don't think they won a game. And it ended up being the batting of the Kowloon Lions that got the job done. So, yeah, it's hard to tell. When you see it on paper, you think, okay, it's a bowler's game. Anyway, tip, Hong Kong Islanders versus the Lions.
Hard to go against Babar, but I am. So I think Kowloon Lions for this one.
I was going to go with Bubba, so I will go with the Hong Kong Islanders. Game 2, and the Islanders having to play back-to-back New Territory Tigers against Bubba's Islanders.
Yeah. I think I'm backing anti-Tigers to win this, so I think I'm going to go with anti-Tigers in this one as well.
I thought you were saying anti-Tigers, and that meant you were going to go with the Hong Kong Islanders. Anti-Tigers. Right, I'm going with the Tigers as well. Kowloon Lions on Friday morning game against the New Territory Tigers. He's going to stick with the Tigers.
Yes,
so I won't be bothering to ask. I will I'll have a stab at the Kowloon Lions since I haven't. Have I tipped them yet? Probably. I can't remember what I said now. No. That'll be my first time for the Lions. You've got the Tigers, then the Lions. Got the double-header duty on Friday up against the Hong Kong Islanders.
Yes, so I think by this time Babar will be warmed up. So I think I'm going to just change it a bit and go with the Islanders on this one.
Can we just tip this after the first game? Because they're playing again. I'm going with the Islanders. And then on Saturday, Hong Kong Islanders and New Territory Tigers in the first game.
Yeah. New Territory Tigers in this one. For me.
I'm going to go with the Tigers on this one as well. And then in the afternoon, the doubleheader for the New Territories Tigers up against the Kowloon Lions.
I think Lions are going to win that one and book a place in the final against New Territory Tigers.
Well, I'm going with the Kowloon Lions as well. I can't remember who I've tipped more, so I don't know who's going to be in the final. We can't tip that, but it will be on Sunday. January 18th, we'll be broadcasting that one live, and make sure you check it out. You might have noticed what I did there. I just picked the team that was playing a double header. Pick them in the morning, don't pick them in the afternoon. We'll see how that works for me.
I didn't pick that, but you picked it.
Yeah, that's my theory. Going to play their best in the morning, be too tired in the afternoon. Anyway, let's move on to some domestic cricket, shall we? And on the 17th, it's the Diaspora Little Saiwan Strikers up against the IRC Charlie Bears at PKVR Park.
Oops. After the last game Charlie Bears played, I'm a little bit skeptical picking them, but I think I'm going to go with Strikers.
I'm going to go with Charlie Bears. Jinsung versus the Witherers at HKCC.
Jingsun without your mate Tom Ingram. I think I'm going to go with Jingsun.
I'm going to go with Witherers. KCC Crusaders up against the HKCC Gap Ramblers at KCC. What a game this is going to be.
This is going to be a massive game.
Crusaders, Gap Ramblers. Who am I going?
Yeah? You're not telling me first?
I'll go with the Crusaders.
I'll take the Wrath. I'll go with Cap Ramblers on this one.
Interesting. Kai Tak versus CCC Hung Si at GDB on the 17th.
The Pilots. Kai Tak.
You know the rules.
Yeah.
Can't tip against my home team. Kai Tak to win. Then on Sunday, a couple of games in Div 2. Optimists versus the Serendip Lions at HKCC.
Opti's winning this one.
Opti's winning that one. Dragons versus Infidels at KCC.
Infidels winning that one.
Don't forget, didn't the Infidels get bowled out for 34 here?
I have, but it's KCC. I think it's very difficult to...
I was just trying to get you to pick the Dragons because I'm going with the Infidels as well. So they're the upcoming games for this weekend.
It's time for the Crick Buzz Quiz, where you put your cricket knowledge to the ultimate test.
Welcome back to the Crick Buzz Quiz. Before we begin with today's questions, let's have a look at the answers of last week's episode. For both questions, the answer was Mariam Bibi, the captain of the Bahinia Stars, who scored 99 runs and took 8 wickets throughout the Women's All-Star Series. Did you get them right? So moving on to today's questions. Which team won the Sky Warriors Men's T20 All-Star Series last year? And for question 2, who are the 3 vice captains of the Sky Warriors Men's T20 All-Stars 2026? And that's it for today's Crick Buzz Quiz. Share your answers in the comment section of the 8452 Instagram post or Cricket Hong Kong China's Facebook post for a chance to win a 20% off voucher for any equipment at Montgomery Sports. And congratulations to last week's winners.
Happy birthday to
Who's having a birthday in Hong Kong cricket circles? Find out in the Birthday Bonanza with Jazz.
Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to
For this episode, we only have 2 birthday celebrants, which is Betty Chan, who's having her birthday on the 18th of January, and Shiv Mathur, who's having his birthday on the 20th. Happy birthday, guys.
Hi, my name is Shiv, and you're watching and listening to the 8 for 52 podcast on Cricket Hong Kong China, Spotify, YouTube, and Apple Podcasts.
Well, episode 8 of the 8 for 52 podcast is in the bag for season 3 team. Oh, a lovely chat with those three young gentlemen in the dugout.
Yes, it was. And it's a very good experience for them, especially learning from the senior pros in the teams and being able to give advice or take advice at the same time would be very beneficial for their cricketing careers.
Shiv's having a birthday on the 20th, you said, in the birthday. So I'm guessing his team is your favourite for the All-Stars, or just because of the birthdays are yours, or have you got a special team? There's only 3.
I'm picking last year's champion, Kowloon Lions.
Kowloon Lions to win. That is Shiv's team, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
There you go. Well done. Well done, birthday girl. Yes, so that brings to an end another great episode. We'll be back next week as well. We're doing 2 episodes in January. But until then, from Atif Hussain and Jazz Zito, this is Aaron Bush signing off. The 8 for 52 podcast is written, produced and published by Aaron Bush, Atif Hussain and Jasmine Zito for Cricket Hong Kong China and Trip Ahead Limited. Copyright 2025.
They try to test me, but nobody could best me. Play with me, it's gonna get messy.